on behalf of the NEMO Committee, welcome to this webinar on capacity allocation and congestion management for 2020. Well, in this precise stand, we have around 65, right? Cut off 65 connections, although we have a list with almost 200 attendees that will join, and during the morning, and comprising representatives of all European stakeholders, as well as a broad representation of public institutions. Special welcome to all of you working for national regulatory authorities, ACER and the European Commission, because definitely you are a fundamental part of these 25 years of liberalization and market integration. I want to thank you also, all the speakers, in particular guest speakers, for intervening today. Thank you for your participation, and indeed thank you in advance for sharing with us, your thoughts today. NEMOs perform the EU-regulated function of coupling day-ahead and intraday market. And this role was consolidated, fully consolidated, 2 years ago in Regulation 943. By the way, I want to remark this approved by both the Council and the European Parliament as a key element of the clean energy package. What I mean is that this design is a key part of the European process towards the current 55 decarbonization target by 2030. Allow me to share with you two initial messages. First, far from being the cause of the current price shock, our European market coupling and its design is part of the solution. Our market coupling, our market integration is there not just to facilitate the massive participation of renewables in energy systems or to wake up flexibility in all kinds of resources, but to handle scarcity signals when they appear. You all know about the geopolitical energy tension we face and the high level of prices wholesale markets have in all Europe. Much has been said during these days on whether the European wholesale market fits for purpose or not. But my point here is, can you imagine this crisis? We are talking about an energy crisis, potentially in some countries, social crisis as well. Can you imagine this situation without the transparency in price discovery and price formation we provide all Europeans with, or without maximizing cross-border capacities and associated social welfare? Can you imagine this situation today, currently, without free cross-border power trading among member states, or without reliable price formation for all kinds of market segments? Can you imagine this, without all of what we achieved together in the last year of market coupling? Again, definitely market coupling is part of the solution and part of our decarbonized future. My second and last message is none of these achievements would have been possible without the close cooperation of TSOs. NEMOs and TSOs have delivered together the single day-ahead and intraday couplings, and we will press on improving the implementation of the new requirements of the new regulation. This webinar has been organized in cooperation with ENTSO-E, and we count on Peter as Vice Chairman of the Market Committee in ENTSO-E. Peter, on behalf of the NEMO Committee, thank you, truly thank you for your TSO's cooperation. Thank you for being with us, and the floor is yours.
Rafael, thank you very much for this warm welcome. And as well, when I see all the faces here, it's really great to have this high kind of representatives from ACER, NRAs, European Commission, academics, experts, and it's quite good to have all together here. And I think the topic we're discussing later on are quite important for all of us, so it's good to have you here together. allow me to sum up as well the bigger picture a bit from my side before we later on hear more details from the colleagues. Like you, Rafa, mentioned, dominated electricity market operators and we as transmission system operators, we are really working close together to achieve the single day ahead and intraday market coupling. Each of us, NEMOs and TSOs, we bring our own expertise, and only together we can achieve success. So as TSOs, we bring the highest possible in the connection capacities with respecting system security limitations, and that's an important issue as well. But to use these capacities in the most efficient ways, then the NEMOs run a specific algorithm to match bids and offers in a European-wide socio-economic welfare optimized way. So we propose methodologies and hand them over to NEMOs or to ACER. They approve them or they adjust them. Then we, the NEMOs or TSOs, partly together, partly individual, have to bring this to operations. So the market coupling is quite robust so far. Yes, we have had a few incidents, partial decoupling incidents in the past. The incidents are not caused by failure in the central system and have been rather local. However, all measures have to be taken to avoid or at least limit any incident. Altogether, respecting the participating countries, processes, IT, and stakeholders in thousands of successful market couplings, I would still say the system runs very stable with enormous gains for society. So big achievements have been done in the last time, just to name some. The third go live of single intraday coupling, including Italy in September, or with the coupling of the operation now with Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, the 4M coupling in the day-ahead market in June, and Bulgaria in May. So I think it's an enormous success. Even we have a strong way ahead of us, as 98.6% of the EU consumption is already coupled in day ahead. Still, we have remarkable and big challenges in front of us. I guess we're going to hear later more details on the 15-minute market time unit for cross-border trading day ahead and intraday, where we have mainly hourly products at the moment. This will be an enormous step towards the integration of more and more volatile renewables into the system. However, this will as well be an enormous effect and enormous effort to have this operationally working. There are other big steps, for example, the single day ahead coupling. We have to implement the flow-based market coupling of core capacity calculation region that's going to start in Q1 2022. Just to sum it up, enormous challenges are ahead of us, but as the TSOs and ENTSO-E, we are committed to work together with the NEMOs to achieve these big milestones. So thank you very much from my side. And now I really look forward when the colleagues deep deeper inside topics. So I hand over to the flight attendants, I guess.